Hey everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. I'm doing that because I just read the title of this reading and I was talking to my friend last night and we were talking about, oh my God, yeah, we're always like, oh, it was good then, and if this happens now, and it was good then, and if I do this thing, it's going to be good tomorrow, basically. And we saw very dramatically how we're always thinking in the past and the present. It was good then, I want that back, or something needs to change today so I can be happy then. It was really toggling. It was just interesting. And we were both saying, God, if we could just train our minds to always live in this present moment, because it's always actually good. I can look back at photos or mainly photos, and look back and go like, oh, everything was good then, and then I think, oh, so I should do this now, so that, because I'll repeat what I was doing then now, so that tomorrow I can be happy. And we were like, oh my God, and then we were talking, and then near the end of the conversation I said to her, oh my gosh, imagine if we keep on this path, imagine what 5 years from now will look like. And I'm like, I'm doing it again, looking into the future for when I'm gonna arrive, when I'm finally gonna be okay. And it's an illusion, it's a fantasy. It's a mind F, you know what I'm saying? Because all we have is right freaking now. And if we could just, especially me right now, if I could just grasp present moment, that all is truly good right now, consistently, then, there's no more suffering, basically. So anyways, on that note, January 28th, staying in the present moment. Often one of our biggest questions is, what's going to happen? We may ask this about our relationships, our career, our money, our life. My physical appearance is what I suffer with, mostly. So our life. It is easy to tangle ourselves up in worrisome thoughts. It's easy to tangle ourselves up in worrisome thoughts. So I know I'm not alone in this. Worrying about what's going to happen blocks us from functioning effectively today. It keeps us from, I've been bursting into tears with my friends a lot recently because I'm so aware of how I make myself suffer. And it's painful to know that, now the awareness of it causes me pain, because it's I know the answers. I just need to walk it out consistently, moment to moment, day to day, instead of, any kinds of ups and downs. And it's painful to see how hard I can be on myself. And I know I'm not alone in that. It's so sad because it's not necessary. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of emotion and energy. Just gotta stay in the moment. It's worrisome thoughts anyway. So worrying about what's going to happen blocks us from functioning effectively today. It keeps us from doing our best right now. Worrying about what's going to happen keeps us from doing our very best right now. I mean, it's so easy to see that, obviously, right? But I think the only way to really hone in on this and harness this in a solidifying way where, it doesn't toggle, is to make sure, and I said this to my friend last night, we got to make sure every single day we're doing the things that are necessary for the day. I've only got this 24 hours. And if yesterday meditation, prayer helped me, self-affirmation, reading this reading, if all those things helped me, then I got to continue doing that. And it may seem like a lot of work, but it's so worth it. It's the work that's worth it, because you get to live in the moment and peacefully. Okay, and free from worry. It blocks us from learning. So worrying blocks us from learning and mastering today's lessons. If we're worrying about yesterday or tomorrow, then we're missing the lessons of today, the beautiful lessons of today. Staying in the now, doing our best, and participating fully today are all we need to do to assure ourselves that what's going to happen tomorrow will be for the best. Worrying about what's going to happen is a negative contribution to the future. If I worry today about what's going to happen, I'm negatively affecting my future. Living in the here and now is ultimately the best thing we can do, not only for today, but for tomorrow as well. It helps our relationships, our career, our recovery, and our life. I think the greatest task of life is to live in the moment, every moment. I think that's going to be my biggest task, my biggest purpose, to learn how to do that. Things will work out if we let them, if we get out of our own way. We are our own worst enemies. We are the ones getting in the way. The more and more that we realize it, then the more empowered we also are, that we know that we can make a difference. It's up to me. Let it begin with me. It's not about what that person said or what that person thinks or, anything out there. It's all about right here. Things will work out if we let them, if we get out of our own way. I want to add in that. If we must focus on the future other than to plan, now you got to think of the future in a very, practical way, but not in this spinny, worrisome way. If we must focus on the future other than to plan, all we need to do is affirm that it will be good. A belief, like I've said many, many times, is just a thought that you've thought over and over and over again. It's a thought. We think something, we think it, and then we just believe it. We believe ourselves. We believe our thoughts. Hence why other people are so important in our lives, so that we can hear another perspective, see another perspective. I was talking again with this friend last night, and God, I see her as this iconic beauty. She's this, like, I swear, I always tell her she should be on a record cover. She's just like iconic and so original and so individual, and just stands clearly on her own. And she's she's a friend that has the biggest self-doubt, the biggest, and she mirrors that back to me and says the same thing about me, and the two of us are like, huh? Like, I want to see what you see, So that's why we need other people in our lives, to see something that we can't see. And then we need to affirm for ourselves that it will be good. All will be good. All is good right now. It will be good. It was good. It's all good. All good. That's where that comes from. Okay, here's your prayer for today. Whew, I need this one today, big time. I pray for faith that my future will be good. I pray for the faith that my future will be good. I don't pray that my future will be good. It will be good, but I pray for the faith in that. I pray for the faith in that, the trust in that my future will be good. If I live today well and in peace. Live today well and in peace. I will remember that staying in the present is the best thing I can do for my future. Staying present now is the best thing I can do for my future. I will focus on what's happening now instead of what's going to happen tomorrow. I will focus on what's happening now instead of what will happen tomorrow. Take that in. Meditate on that for a second. Amen. Mwah. Love you all. You're amazing. It was good. It is good. And it will be good. It's all good. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.